Hey everyone, Aaron here with Elite Water Sports, and today's video is a little different than our norm. We typically have a lot of tutorials and a lot of locations and just building up the community with some of our events. Well, this video is about our current stock here at the shop and every board under $200. Now, these boards aren't just for beginners, they're for everybody. They're for advanced riders also. So let's get into the details of each one, and there's also more to come. So check it out on our website, Elite Water Sports. So with these boards being limited stock, that means that they're left over from previous years. That's why they're under $200. But we want to make sure that you're buying the right board. And if you have any other questions, just give us a call and we'll make sure that it is the right board. This one being a more advanced riding pro model by Kevin Longray when he was with Naish a couple years back. This one is geared towards advanced big air. It's a stiffer board. It has a lot of channeling going on, so you're not wasting any energy when you load and pop and get off the water, and you're seeking those PR records that everybody longs to break. So this one's gonna be at $199 and comes with a handle, comes with also the fins, so no catch there. Just add some straps, and if you happen to buy any of these boards, we'll hook you up on straps too. So let's get to the next model. Let's move to the Slingshot Crisis. This one's gonna come in a medium size range, 141. We have very limited stock on this one. It is purely designed to get you upwind. It is definitely a beginner-oriented board, so it being your first board, it is ideal for you. It does come with fins and it does come with a handle. No catch there. Add some straps and you're out on the water. It is super minimalist, no channeling or anything. Like I said, it's geared to get you upwind at ease. Our next board is going to be the Liquid Force Benchmark. Originally designed for lighter weight riders or girls, because it is Gisella Pro's pro board that she would always ride when she was winning all of her competitions. Check her out, awesome rider. So the channeling on it is super basic as far as no real deep grooves, no real deep like concaves or anything, just channeling in the midsection. That's actually just to keep it a little bit stiffer so you don't have reverb or reverse flexing on the board when you land hard. It does have some channeling on the actual tips, does come with a fins and handle, just like all the other boards. But we got this thing at $149 on the website. Don't quote me, it might go down a little bit. Just check it out, limited stock on those. This super sick board is Brandon Shai's pro model when he was with Liquid Force. This thing is fantastic. We sold it for so many years, and what's cool about it, it actually has like a grind base on it, so it's a lot more resistant to scratches, and you can hit the park with it. You can do a lot of variations of riding. It is primarily freestyle, wake style setup. It doesn't come with a handle. This is one that is unique. He didn't need a handle. He either has boots or he has straps on it. Remember, it's straps or handles also, so you don't need that thing. But man, for the price, this thing is definitely one of the best buys. This one's gonna be the Liquid Force Drive 140. It is purely designed for those beginners, just like that Slingshot Crisis I talked about earlier. This thing is very basic as far as channeling goes, just a light concave towards the tips, a little bit stiffer section in the middle, but it is gorgeous, expressing that wood, polonial wood on the inside. Again, this is a beginner board. This is the perfect setup for your very first board to get into kiteboarding, or maybe you just want to kick it around and have it as a backup. All right, here's the Naish Motion. It is your next step just out of beginner. It is designed to get those riders into that intermediate level where they're starting to load and pop and jump and still want a little bit of play and free ride out of their board. But thanks to this X pattern in the middle, it's super stiff and you can start sizing down your board so you're not stuck on 140, 148 centimeters. You can size down on this one. It does have minimum channeling on the bottom of it, but not too aggressive. It's a fantastic buy, and it should be your next step just out of your beginner board. The Boom by Liquid Force. This thing is awesome, especially if you're that intermediate, beginner, advanced rider that just wants to throw something cheap in your quiver so you can go grind the beach, so you can go, slide off some trees or whatever you want to do for the day. Originally, it was designed for hitting cable park, or like the park in Hood River, where they're constantly beating the boards up. That's why it has a grind base. No fins. It's not designed to have any fins because it's primarily made for sliding off features and whatnot. It's on the larger side. They did that on purpose to carry that speed and energy so you don't have to rig so big, and you also don't have to have so much speed going into the features. So the Boom is definitely something you should just add to your board quiver. The best bang for your buck, this Liquid Force Edge, especially if you're getting into kiteboarding. Kiteboarding does not have to be expensive. It's not expensive if you're setting yourself up for success. We've used this board for many, many years to get everybody into the sport, and what we're trying to kind of have a theme on it is that this is low cost, high adventure, get you in the sport, and then we would suggest pass it on to your friend when you come back in for an upgrade on your boards. Usually by then, you know exactly the style of rider that you have become, and you know exactly the style of board that you should be buying. So this should be definitely everybody's first board. Get you into the sport, enjoying it, big smiles, and then upgrade down the road. So where are you going to find these boards? Well, just go over to our website, elitewatersports.com, click on that clearance tab, then Twin Tips. Scroll through them. We have a huge selection of other amazing deals on Twin Tips, but if you use the filter, you can actually get right over to the boards under $200. Also, if you mention this video to us by calling in, we'll give you an extra hookup on straps, so just ask for that. Now, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit the bell too if you want other notifications. Remember, we're always doing tutorials and events and whatnot. Look out for that on our social channels and on YouTube. This is Aaron with Elite Water Sports, and I'll see you on the water.